All right, man. We're here with Tyler from Saving Vice. Just want to start out by saying, second time you guys have came through here.
Yep.
Dude, it's insane. It was amazing. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it.
Yeah. How's the tour? How's the venues been so far? The cities. I mean,
honestly, like obviously because of the mix-up with Vampires,
yeah,
we had to rebook the tour. There were dates that got dropped. Like we were able to play.
And I saw you guys were able to get a lot of those dates back.
Yeah, well, actually, the fact it was almost like it worked out in a weird way because we got to like headline venues we normally probably wouldn't have been put on headlining quite yet.
Yeah.
So like headlining Chain Reaction was like bananas, and like we did have a lot of shows get dropped because it was like last minute local. There's always a venue that didn't find locals, or they didn't want to take a chance on a band they didn't know as well.
Yeah.
But overall, like the shows have been amazing. I just can't believe some of the crowds.
Yeah.
As far as we got from home.
Yeah.
So, and it's like weirdly not even people who know us a lot of the time. It's like usually like a lot of new faces, and I expect it to be people who know us because I'm like, well, why would they all be here on a Wednesday? And it's just like I feel like maybe the scene's just coming back. So that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I know you guys have been going through some shit with the bands dropping down. What's some bands you would like to tour with though? That you see yourself kind of like, working with? I don't know. I mean,
that's all.
I know it's a very hard question.
Yeah, I could talk goals.
Yeah.
We were shooting for like Motionless in White and Currents. And,
that'd be sick, dude. I can see that.
Like that. Bands like, because it's bands we like, but then there's other bands who I just feel like we would mesh well with, like
100%.
Kills, or even we get compared a lot with Dark Divine.
Okay, I've seen them like 4 times live.
A lot of people are like, Until I Wake would be a band I feel like would be cool.
I interviewed them last time they were here, bro.
I know.
Nice guys. Yeah, the super nice guys, dude.
But so but I would personally like. There's some like Limbs is a band
Limbs
I really
is
like.
sick too. Yeah,
and we've played with them once before, but that's like one I'm always pushing for. But like, I'm not everyone listens to post-hardcore.
Yeah.
So like, one of my guys would be like, I don't know who that is. I'm like, well, you fucking should. Like, but I mean, we're just happy to like be playing to crowds on the road at this point. Man. Everything kind of works out. Yeah. Works its way out.
Yeah, and everybody that was here, dude, is huge fans of you guys. You know, singing the lyrics. Everybody I talked to tonight was stoked to see you guys. We're happy, when bands come back to the Panhandle, and actually I remember last time people were like, "Thank you for coming here." And I'm like, "Is it that bad?" Like, dude, a lot of people skip the Panhandle because they see the other parts of Florida, and there's bigger venues and stuff and things like that. But we do have a lot of bands that come through here that kind of come through it once or every once every like 1 or 2 years, and they support it, and so I feel like once bands come through here once, they say it's chill and stuff, and they come back through here. It's just you got to like pop that cherry and get them in there.
I mean, we also look at it too. I mean, like we don't expect to go to like a smaller area across the country. We don't go to and expect to be packed on a Monday, but every time it's like more people, and it's like when you play a lot of the smaller areas, you get way more intimate interaction, host erections.
Exactly. You get to meet more people too.
You get more FaceTime, and then when you do play the bigger regional areas, like you still get to see the small town people because by then they're like, oh, I already know those guys. Like I want to go see them. So I feel like you get way more boots on the ground with it.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously, it makes tours always more stressful the smaller the tour is, the smaller the venues are, whether it's parking or shady promoters, but. For the most part, it's been a really good experience despite, us getting hit with like lightning 4 times.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy. Well, what's some? I mean, you guys have been pretty consistent with coming out with music. Is there anything coming out this year? I know you guys came out with a cover recently. That was pretty sick.
The covers are like, it's usually like, oh, it would be fun to sing this.
Yeah.
And it's like a huge door opener for people who don't listen to metalcore. Some of our biggest stream song is the Motionless in White acoustic cover. Yeah. So it gets a big audience, it's stream revenue, but we're pretty sick of doing cover songs. Yeah. So basically,
y'all's original content's fire too. So I mean,
and I like the covers, but it's not something we'll ever play live. Yeah. So, but we're like hard at work on the next album right now. We have a lot of it done. Some stuff getting rewritten and hashed out. Mainly just figuring out the schedule. And obviously being an independent band and budget, hello there, all in all with all the videos and the promo and like
it's a lot.
And the album and the production, I mean, we probably spent like $14,000 on it out of pocket, and then COVID hit a week later. We never got to tour on it, so we're gonna definitely do the single game, but an album is happening, and it's gonna be. I can say it pretty much is like I'm working on some comic ideas with the characters we've kind of introduced throughout the videos, and every video is gonna be. I'm kind of trying to work every song into being like an episode or comic with the characters.
That'll be sick, man.
And they're all out of sequence. So like, Hell Here was like one of our first videos, but that's like the end of the story. And then White Rabbit, which was like our newer song, is actually how the main character who's in Hell Here, who's the same actor, got sucked into the whole thing, and he goes to the Blackfire and meets the twins. So I've been like working on that, but it's no time to do everything.
Yeah,
but
dude. And you're touring a lot too.
I want to build a universe. Like, you know, I'm a huge Marvel Star Wars guy. Like, I want my SV lore.
Yeah, man.
Get like the actors and actresses back we've had in past videos to play.
I
want to do like an Avengers Assemble for like one of the new songs.
Yeah.
And so this album will kind of it'll be like closure with like the story that Colder Than Dark and like Hello There has been telling. Yeah. And like you notice if you go through our lyrics, there's a lot of references and Easter eggs tying the things together, and 100%. It's been really fun for me, especially because I'm like, it gives me shit to like,
you constantly get to do something.
Yeah, I'm watching Mandalorian, and I'm like, oh, what if there's like a pirate in the video? I don't know, like I just get all these ideas, and now because I do art, I have an outlet to spill it out. Otherwise, I'd just be like badgering someone else to do it, and they would never get done, you know.
Well, one more last thing. I like to keep these kind of short because people have short attention spans nowadays.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah. Well, what's some bands you like to shout out? You think are underrated that you deserve? Recognition?
Limbs I already shouted out.
Yeah. One of my favorite bands.
No Eye Has Seen. Imperial Tide. Those are my boys. Those guys, you'll be. I don't know how. Like I feel like they're gonna be like one of those knock loose bands that try. God, it's like you. Spot now I know so many.
It's hard.
Downswing Boys are cool. Our friend like Void Bearer, Voices in Vain. I'm gonna try to nail as many as I can. Dreamwake. I feel like they're very well rated, but could be rated better.
Yeah.
Thirst.
Thirst is sick. I interviewed them too here.
Love them. Like love them as people. As foodies. As like fuck. I mean,
You can only name off, dude. It's hard. Dude.
I want to support everyone.
Yeah, it's very hard.
I'll send you a list.
Okay. Well, once again, man, I appreciate you chatting with me, Tyler. Dude, you're always super sick. You're always super nice. You're very helpful to the scene, man. And I appreciate you coming through, bro.
I don't even listen to Newfound Glory anymore, but I love that shirt because it looks like an NSYNC shirt.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it.
But that was like one of the first bands that got me into like bands. Was like. Uptown here.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, though, man. I appreciate it so much.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.